Do you know every year for the last 6 years, we do a PR roundtable? It takes place, I don't know, probably now, around July, August. Yeah. We invite, it can't be August, I'm not here, July. We invite every publicist in town. We must get 40 or 50 people show up. Some agencies send 2 or 3 people. We started it 6 or 7 years ago just to get the feedback from the publicists. Mm-hmm. And I remember every year I said, listen, I'll never make everyone happy. I'm never going to be everyone's friend. Tell me what we need to do.
Sure.
And we've gotten great feedback, and we have changed a lot of things. But listen, Larry sits at those meetings or has people at the meetings. He's never voiced it up. I mean, we started compensating. It's bullshit, $500 or $750. I get it. It's almost insulting. But if you paid every chef who participated or every restaurant $2,500, yes, it would mean that the festival meeting at the university would make less money. It's probably the right thing to do. I'm not disagreeing with you. Mm-hmm. You also open doors that can never get shut.
For sure.
With like that. Which is why if you did a Burger Bash event, the meat's donated.
Right.
Martin's donating their potato or whatever they are, rolls. Heinz is donating their ketchup. Yes, it's labor. It's leaving your place, leaving your business. In my mind, the value is, or why you should be doing a festival is you're a restaurant owner in town with multiple restaurants.
Yep.
It supports the hospitality school that you're going to or using, hopefully, students from.
Sure.
And that it helped put South Florida, on the map as a great culinary destination.
Which I don't disagree with, but you have to look at the other side of that, right? So like if you're only paying the restaurant
right
$500, and this is, I'm exaggerating the example, but is the restaurant going to be there if they're okay with only taking $500 to do an event for 2,000 people tomorrow so that employee can then work there?
Well,
that means that they're making bad decisions from day one.
Right. It could very well. So here's a great example. Every year now, for the last 3 or 4 years that we've paid money, I don't know what we pay. I think it's $750 or $1,000 now.
Last time I did it, it was $500.
How was that? 4 years ago?
I would give or take.
It's $750 or $1,000 now. Not changing your life, not changing the festival's life, but that was at the end of a festival. Let's say we're reimbursed that if we had 278 chefs participating, each entitled to get some compensation. What percent of the people do you think bill us back? Because you have to send an invoice.
Oh, I totally understand that.
What percent?
Yeah, no, I get that. Follow through with restaurants is not the best.
What percent?
I would say 30%.
Higher, about 45. Yeah, 40%.
Still, 40% is very low.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Every year we put in the budget, whatever the number is, we estimate, that it's going to be $250,000 or $300,000 in billbacks. Every year we put that number in there. It's never even 50% of that money. Yeah, it's never even 50% of the money. So here it's important.
Yeah.
But the majority of people, and the ones who are doing it, are not the Ariettes, and it's not the Michael's Genuine, and it's not, Giorgio. It's the mom and pop, the canteen is where it really makes a difference. So
for sure.
No one should do the festival who doesn't want to do it. If you don't think that it brought value to the city, if you don't think that supporting education, culinary education, I'm a scholarship student. I grew up dirt poor, and I went to school and work study programs, and I survived off the kindness of others. And I'll tell you, when I can give back personally, I give back personally. I think that anyone who is in a position to support the festival and to give back at one event, whether it's cooking a dinner at a restaurant where you're doing one course, should be doing it. Because everyone can leave their restaurant for 3.5 hours. No one's going to miss anybody, even a Danielle or a Jean-Georges or a Thomas Keller or an Eric Repair. They all can take the time. When I think of people who I have beefs with in the city, and a lot more. I mean, you sit and have drinks with them. I don't. And you're right. They're probably nice to me and, probably talk shit about me, but
that's a fact.
Yeah, I'm no question about it. Right. No question about it. But they don't speak up.
Yeah, and listen. If anything, I 100% agree with you, because people always tell me, it's like, well, you're just so loud and this and that. I'm like, yeah, I mean, if we don't fucking say anything, then nothing's ever going to fucking change.
Absolutely. It's as much your responsibility, Michael, as it is mine.
For
but
sure.
If you're not going to speak up, when you told me during COVID what I should be doing, I'm like, how did I not think of that? I remember the date. It was Saturday, March 13th.
Yeah, I was sitting outside of Vice City.
And I remember where I was, and I remember having that call with the chefs and saying, I need to do something. How I didn't think about it, but this is not like we were months into it. We were days into it. And I remember saying to you, what's the most important thing to you? What is the most important, Bill? And you said your employees.
For sure.
And we went into action right away. Not because you told me, but because it was the right thing to do.
Agreed.
And I don't know anybody or any group of people who raised as much money as we did. Forget the bake sales that we did. It's the loans that we did. It's the grants that we got from the city. It's the money that we raised from that auction with Dave Portnoy and Guy Fieri. Mm-hmm. We did everything that we should have been doing.
For sure.
Do I expect a thank you? No. But do I think that somebody who we supported over that period, be it you or whoever else it was, I think that if I listened to you, and it was important enough for you to come to me and fill out a form to get some type of grant for us for $20-something thousand, do I think that the following year you could have done the festival? Yes. That's me.
Yeah,
if I was in your shoes, I would have said, I'm never going to do this fucking festival again, but I do think it's the right thing to do.